getting off the plane. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't start complaining, nothing.
Huh?
Don't start complaining.
I'm old, I can't complain. Seems that Marty looking for balance offensively on your fourth lines. Is that what you're looking for as a group?
Yeah, I think so. I think we want to be deep and all have all lines contributing. And I think obviously we haven't had that much time to play together for my line and some other lines, but I think for me personally, we've been building some good chemistry, me, New and Gallagher. So yeah, we want all lines to contribute.
I'm sure you're not surprised to see the way that Brendan played this year.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. And every time he's healthy, he does the same things. It's been fun to play with him.
You haven't played that many times with him over the
No.
years since
Yeah.
you've been here. What what have you found out by playing with him? Are there things in this game that you're discovering as you're playing with him?
Yeah, I got to play with him like maybe a few times, but just watching him over the years. Well, he plays a simple, hard game. I like playing with those guys that I know where they're going to be, and pucks are going to be going to the net, so you gotta get there when Gallagher has it.
Having
On a quasiment une semaine complète des fois pour faire certaines choses pour être prêt pour notre départ suivant. Puis, tu sais, quand tu rentres, t'empty the tank, puis je pense que ça va bien jusqu'à présent.
Quand ça va mal, vous avez hâte de retourner dans le feu de l'action rapidement. Quand ça va bien, ça doit être la même affaire. Tu es dans une bonne séquence. C'est difficile d'attendre que ton tour vienne.
Oui, mais je pense qu'on était quand même assez constant depuis le début. Puis les gars ont été bons aussi. Marty et Eric nous dire assez d'avance, donc on sait pas souvent le plan d'avance.
to Nick and we realized that you did not play often with him. Is that right?
That is correct. Yeah, maybe like sparingly a couple games here or there, but it's pretty fresh. So obviously, I know what type of player he is, but I think there's little things throughout the game that I'm learning. Different areas that I'll be able to help him, and yeah, I've enjoyed it. Obviously, special player, so you just try to help him out as much as you can.
You're an important veteran of this team and this organization, Brendan, having the contribution this year.
At the start of the year, I wanted to be a guy that could be in the lineup every night. And last couple of years it's been a little frustrating for me, but I feel good health-wise, and I always knew that if I was able, the way I always have. So it feels good. I think there's been some stretches here where we've had a tough go, but I think overall it's been a pretty good start to the year. Hopefully it continues.
You're the good too?
Yeah, of course. I think, you're always, and I think everyone deals with different stuff. I think that's part of the nature of the sport as well. It's just, a matter of consistently being in the lineup for your teammates. It's something I've always taken a little pride in. That's why the last couple of years have been so frustrating for me personally.
Thanks, Monsieur.
Nets this week. After a quarter of the season, you're still 3 guys. Are you surprised to be in this situation again, like almost in December?
No, it's good. We got a friendly competition, competitive edge to us. We all want to see each other succeed, but we also are pushing each other to get the best out of everyone.
What's the biggest difference? I mean, the last 2 years it was tough for you in the NHL, and you were really good in the American Hockey League. This year, difference between last year and 2 years ago.
I think the biggest thing is just confidence. But apart from that, in the offseason, I've been strength, so I feel like my positioning's better than it has been in the past.
What kind of strength did you work on?
Just getting stronger to make my push. Thank you.
Brandon Gallagher, tu sembles avoir eu la main heureuse, Martin, en le plaçant avec Nick Suzuki. Puis pourtant, en jasant tout à l'heure avec Nick, ils n'avaient pas joué souvent ensemble. À quel moment tu as dit, OK, ça peut marcher?
Ben historiquement, tu sais.
Repêché, développé, il a passé toute sa carrière ici. À un moment donné, jusqu'à quel point un gars comme ça, c'est important pour vous, puis surtout que la contribution revienne pour que ça continue d'être important?
Ben, je pense que Galley,
À la Ligue nationale, il n'y avait pas de confiance, c'était difficile. Comment t'expliques qu'il soit rebondi et qu'il soit devenu un gardien efficace?
je pense que c'est une progression, c'est une évolution d'un jeune joueur. C'est des opportunités aussi, mais c'est son...
Is getting some sort of spark.
Yeah, a little bit of both, you know. I think if everybody's going, I don't think there's any combination that I'd be
and so you manage that a little bit, and but in this league, to win on the road, you got to have depth to your lineup, and we're trying to find that. Absolutely.
Is Army coming in tomorrow?
Excuse me?
Is Army going to come in tomorrow?
We're discussing it.
Just to go back to Gallagher, I know you've talked a lot about him. Denver's changed the most, or at least adapt the most to what you kind of.
I think he tries really hard to pay attention to the balance that we need on the ice. 5 guys together to cover that much ice to get what you need to get. So I feel his biggest, to me, evolution since I've been with him is probably a little more efficient where he goes on the ice, why he goes there, when. C'est un coup que là, on a engagé notre zone offensive. Mais pour être capable d'engager ta zone offensive, mais il y a des différentes affaires qu'il faut qu'il se passe. Comment tu vas rentrer là qu'on a besoin de galer, d'aller aux bonnes places pour nous aider à commencer notre zone offensive.
Qu'est-ce qui vous semblez en recherche d'équilibre aussi, Martin, puis c'est la façon que vous travaillez avec la rondelle, sans la rondelle, puis où vous travaillez avec?
C'est un peu des deux. C'est du jonglage que tu fais. Puis je dis jongler, pas en fait trio, mais tu sais, c'est du jour à jour.
I don't expect you to necessarily confirm or deny whether or not he'd be playing, but Matthias Norlinder could present an interesting option for you to play that role.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think we saw it in camp and preseason games that he can definitely do that, and there's, could that be get some look last game and, last couple of games and one of those goes in, we're not, focusing on that so much, but, we'll get it back going. Je suis très satisfait. Il amène beaucoup de... Il est fort physiquement, il a un bon coup de patin, ses touches sont bien meilleures que je pensais qu'il serait à ce niveau-là, avec un peu de...
You've had a lot of practice time on this trip,
yeah.
And then really 2 back-to-back days of practice on different time zones, but whatever, this is the second time it's happened on the trip. Yesterday you mentioned how it's important to be specific in a practice, that we're going to work...
Specific, a rush coverage, our rivals, and I feel like it's something that we got to keep an eye on, and we did that today.
Is it disappointing that it's
gonna fluctuate a little bit. Just I feel as we get older as a team, more mature, that you're still gonna have to work on these things, but it's to get that consistency level that's gonna help us manage games better and probably get more consistent, better result.
Il y a Columbus hier qui a quand même dominé.
Tu vois c'est quoi leur tendance et tout, puis c'est pas une ligue facile. Tu vas voir, c'est très compétitif. Tu vas avoir des équipes qui... c'est pour ça qu'on joue les matchs. Tu vois, la ligne, fait que il va falloir être alerte.
C'est un entraîneur qui a brassé, shaké les choses, comme on dit aussi de l'autre bord. Il y a peut-être cette équipe-là réelle.
OK, merci beaucoup.